Good evening, everyone. My name is Joe Hernandez. I'm the assistant for the LA Valley College Adaptive Fitness Center gym for the SSD students and part of the kinesiology athletic department. I have four sports I deal with: women's soccer, women's softball, baseball, and women's aquatics. And formerly was with men and women's basketball when I first started in the with Valley College. Today, I'm also the assistant for the LA Valley College Abilities Club, which we are strong. Today, I want to welcome out everyone to the Abilities Club and the Fitness Center press conference. I got some updates today, and I'm going to update you guys on the COVID-19 situation, and statistic wise. And I do have some updates for you guys also, and and the rest of it will be on the email. But anyways, I want first of all, I want to congratulate all the class of 2020. Today will be my last day saying that because starting next week, summer session starts. There's four parts of the summer schedule if you're taking classes in the summer. Summer session one begins a 5 week session. That's part one, which starts on Monday and it ends on. Um, if I have that book, I'll tell you. July 19th, and then the July 20th to August 23rd is summer session two. The third part is they added extra week to to the schedule, so it's a 6 week course, which it starts Monday and it ends that extra week after. I think it's the 20. It says it on the website, so it's you add an extra week to that first 5 week schedule, and then the fourth part is the whole summer. It starts on the 15th, ends on the I think it's the 23rd or in August. So check the schedule and registration on the lafc.edu website. If you're planning on taking the class, say the Adaptive Fitness Center, you have to have a PIN number, and that PIN number comes this weekend, and Dave will contact you with that information. Our Zoom meetings will be at 1 hour it sounds like we're going to do it every Monday through Thursday. We don't know the time yet, so that's what you will get in contact with me or Dave Malice for details on that. Um, so yeah, that information is coming this weekend. So you either get email or text from me or Dave when that information comes clear on our schedule. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm trying to figure out my schedule too. So for next week, so I'm in the same boat. Uh, we had four graduates graduated on Tuesday from this Adaptive Fitness Center. I want to read their names. Jackie Alice graduated. She got her AA degree. Pedro Cardenas got his AA degree. Victor Rodriguez and Gloria Santana. Also, our very own our assistant Monique Pacheco graduated too that Tuesday night. I attended that ceremony. It was a good ceremony. I loved it. I love virtual graduations, how they plan stuff. So I think the district did a good job on doing this for the class of 2020. I'm sure that the graduates are very happy about that. I'm sure they had a car parade on that too. So, uh, but I want to congratulate Monique. I do care about her, and I am going to do something with her whenever that chance comes to me. Um, so stay tuned for that. But and we had other graduates from athletic department came to graduate. We had possible 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 graduates. I know a couple of them saw their names. Um, Reagan Laser, who's an alumni, finally got her AA degree. I don't know what she was majoring. And Vanessa and Lupe Rumbles, they were together. So they're not sisters, they're just friends. They just had the same last names. I'm not sure that's a questionable for them. Um, I know one men's basketball player graduated. Not sure where he's doing next year. Bianca Roscoe, I know that's a former alumni for soccer. I want to congratulate her. Emily Denise Macias, I'm not sure if I saw their names or not, so that's a questionable. Sumi Boreski, I want to congratulate her. Although she transferred to the University of Laverne in the spring to play water polo, but she had a short season because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Um, but I want to say congratulations to her. She was taking classes also at Valley in Laverne, so she finally graduated with her AA degree. So, uh, 5 women's basketball players I want to congratulate. One is Melisha Flowers. Congratulations to her. Sophia Hughes. Shay, alumni Shinam Bernadine. I know she played 1 year for Coach Hain, and then she transferred to Pierce to play 1 year. And then guess she was taking classes at Valley. So I'm going to congratulate her. Janelle, I want to congratulate. And Desiree Socles, I want to congratulate her too. And Rebecca Castillo. So 6 basketball players graduated from the class of 2020. So far I didn't write her name down, but Rebecca, I got you. So, um, baseball players, we had 4 current baseball players graduate on state. Graduate, not on stage, but virtual graduation. Josh Arjun, Jonathan Castaneda, Connor Kelly, and Kobe Steek all graduated and got their AA degrees. They are moving on to the next level. I'm not sure what the 4-year level they're going to, but I'm sure I'll find out soon. So, and just want to remind everyone to every Friday night there is a happy hour. It's actually going on right now. I will be sending you that information about Friday nights. And don't forget to share the open mic stuff to your family, friends, relatives, friends, your partner, a crime. Uh, and share it on social media or other people. Let's get a good show, guys, on on June 25th, open mic event, which is a national open mic event hosted by the Abilities Club and Adaptive Fitness Center. ASU is not going to be involved with this because they don't do anything in the summer. So mostly they do stuff in the fall and spring. So this is our planning right here. So um, let me update you on the COVID-19 statistics. Uh, the World Health Organization is reporting the total of confirmed cases today is 7,712,400 confirmed cases. That is a additional 2% today, and that's a decrease of 3% since yesterday. Recovery numbers for the world: 3,525,666 have recovered. That is a increase of 5% and an increase of 2% since yesterday. This is the part I don't like to tell you guys. The death tolls of the world they're reporting: 427,929 total. That's a 3% increase, additional 3% increase, and that's another additional 1% increase since yesterday. United States, confirmed cases is 2,096,374 confirmed cases. That's an additional 3%, and that's an additional 1% since yesterday. Recovered numbers: 617,170 recovered. That's an additional 3%. That's a 1% increase yesterday. And we learned today total deaths 116,506. That's a 3% increase, 1% increase since yesterday. So those were stable numbers. California today is reporting 146,659 confirmed cases. That's a 4% increase, and that's an additional 1% increase since yesterday. Total deaths in California today is 4,979. That is an additional 2% increase, and it's stable since yesterday. San Luis, now we go by county in Southern California. San Luis Obispo is reporting 324 confirmed cases. That's a 1% increase. That is stable, and no reports of deaths since 3 weeks now. There's no reports of deaths. Just stable on that. Still a one-person death situation there. Kern County is reporting 3,130 total confirmed cases. That's a 1% increase, and that is a decrease of 1% since yesterday. And they're reporting 53 total deaths. That's a 1% increase, and it's stable. San Bernardino County is reporting 6,976 confirmed cases. That is a 3% increase and a 1% increase since yesterday. And 229 total deaths. That's a 1% increase, and it's stable. Santa Barbara has report no confirmed cases and deaths today. So their numbers went down since yesterday. The cases went down 2%. The deaths went down 1% since yesterday. Ventura County is reporting 1,518 confirmed cases. That is a 2% increase, as a 1% increase since yesterday. And we learned 40 total deaths. That's a 1% increase and it's stable. Los Angeles County is reporting 70,529 confirmed cases. That is a 3% increase, as a decrease of 1% since yesterday. Total death is 2,834 total deaths. That is a 2% increase, and it was a decrease of 1%. Orange County is reporting 8,153 confirmed cases. That is a 2% increase. That's since yesterday. That's a decrease of 2%. And total death is 1%, 210 deaths, 1% increase, and it's stable. I forgot to write that down. Riverside County today is reporting 1,490 total confirmed cases. That's an increase of 2%. That's a decrease of 1% since yesterday. There also, Riverside County is reporting 383 total deaths. That's a 1% increase and decrease of 1% since yesterday. San Diego County reporting 8,998 cases. And they haven't really total cases. They didn't report it today, so that's telling me they didn't get any reports from the public health, health offices. So 0%, no cases reported on San Diego County. That's a decrease of 4%. 308 total deaths in San Diego County. No deaths reported. That's a decrease of 2%. And the last county we're going to report is Imperial County. Reported 3,724 cases. That's an increase of 2%. That is stable since yesterday. And they have not reported any deaths today. It's still a total of 43 deaths. So that's stable also. And that is your update on the COVID-19 situation. So I got some updates for you guys. One is the president. I had an update with the president. Our summer enrollment is getting stronger. I'm not sure what the percentage is right now. I'm sure a lot of people are taking online classes now. So that's going to help our enrollment numbers big time. I haven't got anything on the fall numbers yet. But summer schedule, please, guys, take some classes in the summer and fall. Help the enrollment numbers go up. And I'll update you on the fall schedule. It's out now, but I will update you on the fall schedule when I get that information to you guys. But the summer schedule, I sent emails and texts to everyone about that. And you will get an update on that this weekend from me or Dave on that. So I just want to update you guys on the budget. I know they were supposed to meet today about the budget. I just want to warn everyone that Governor Newsom is planning on cutting some programs. If they cut Regional Center and other students with disability programs, we are in trouble because we rely on those services. But I understand he has to cut something because of we lost a lot of money due to the COVID-19 pandemic. California did. So I don't know if the schools are going to be effective with this cut, or he has to Monday night to figure out a budget uh, and how he's going to do this. So next week or Monday night to do this. So we'll keep you posted on that. Stay tuned for the updates on the news on that. Um, I enjoyed three class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremonies. I actually enjoyed City College. I just finished that one. I'm going to go ahead and watch the rest of East LA this weekend or sometime this weekend. I'm going to head to Harbor, then Mission, Southwest, Trade Tech, and West. Then I'm going to head to other colleges and search on YouTube, see if they did a virtual graduation. So far, everybody did a good job on virtual graduations. And I want to. This will be my last time to say congratulations to the class of 2020. You're moving on to your next journey, your next life, whatever that might be. It might be either be 4 year level, 4 year university level, or just getting it. You're going to the real world to get a job, applying for a job with your major, or starting a family, or starting a relationship with your partner. So I just wanted, whatever that might be, congratulations, and hopefully you're now an alumni, LA Valley College alumni, and I hope you guys come visit us and look at the new buildings that is developing right now. It will look different when you come back and visit, because it will look like a university in a big campus. So I want to congratulate everyone. I hope you, whatever you do, be wise, use common sense, and be smart about it, what you do, and make your decisions. And I hope to see you in the near future. Uh, what else I'm going to say? I do have other updates. Um, One is they're going to have an annual power outage at the ESC. All colleges will be impacted on Friday, June 26th at 3 o'clock for 8 o'clock Sunday, June 28th. And it really doesn't really affect everyone because everyone's off campus and nobody's allowed on campus in the first place. But they're doing a IV testing at the district-wide impact at the ESC, so that's going to affect, and that is like it involves IT, so it might interfere with your Canvas, emails, and other systems that you check. So I recommend not to check your emails at starting 3 o'clock on Friday, June 26th, or your through 8 o'clock on Sunday, June 28th. This is your district email, not your personal email. You can use your personal email. So I just want to remind everyone, I just got an email from one of the people from the district, so about that. So I'm sure that will change when it gets near there. So I just want to update you guys on the government situation. The budget committee did meet and they discussed about ramification of the budget cut coming up next week of a potential reduction in funding. So we will continue to update you on that, on the budget committee, what they're going to do. I know there's other committees going to meet next week, so we'll see how that goes. So I did update you on the cleaning on Tuesday, so I will update you next week on the cleaning situation. Uh, LAB, Raul Castillo did email me today about Black Scholars Matters, which is uh, relating to African Americans and Black Americans um, in our at Valley College. So the foundation stands with college and our entire campus community affirming the Black Lives Matter. In support of the movement for Black Lives, the foundation is proud to launch the Black Scholars Matter Fund in partnership with the Umoja Black Scholars Program. This new fund will directly support the success and well-being of Valley College Black African American students and campus programs that advance our next generation of Black African American leaders. Go to the LAVC Foundation for more details on that. I know hopefully students and got this email from the foundation. I think, but I did get this today. Um, so we're trying to. They're doing a fund for Black and African American students on our campus to cover the basic needs, mental health resource, school supplies, Wi-Fi access, and more. So they're trying to do some support on that. If you need more details on that, please contact the LAVC Foundation. I think their email and number is on the website lavc.edu website. Um, I'm trying to see if I could tell you something about safety. Uh, I hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see what it's saying here. It's not concern you guys. I'm sure you got the same email from William Bauer. Um, Chancellor Rodriguez from the district want to give a little message to our colleagues district wide. Um, really, well, he's really talking about virtual graduation. So that I'm not going to update you guys on. Let me see anything on the website I can update you guys on the COVID-19. Um, if you go to our lavc.edu website, they said COVID. They go to there's a COVID-19 updates. I want you guys to read that from the district because they just updated something and I don't know what they updated on there. So please read all the news release on that. If you feel stressed, depressed, and anxiety and all that, please contact the LA County Department of Mental Health. Their numbers on that website, and then the Met Nurse line phone number is also online too, on there too. And if you haven't gotten tested, this is the reminder of please go get tested today. Go to coronavirus.lacity.org/testing. They are available to get more information and sign up. Uh, One thing I want to update you guys on is the uh, good news and bad news. Well, the good news is LA County is entering stage 3 this weekend. Um, so that means we're going to be opening higher risk businesses, some, not all of them. If I can get to this PowerPoint here. So we are entering stage 3 today, or tonight, or this weekend. Higher risk businesses. No, we're not opening up body arts, massage bars, nightclubs, movie theaters, bowling alley, preschools, kindergarten through 12th grade, 12 schools, colleges, and universities. Those come later. This is going to be the first part of stage 3. We're going to reopen. Outdoor recreation can resume its business today, this weekend. Accessible health cares. Other low-risk business like manufacturers, office, retails, flower shops, some retails, car dealership, golf courses, trails. But we're also going to open up libraries with doorstop pickup only and drop off your books in the drop off box in front of the library. I think the libraries will reopen its door later in the summer into the fall. Right now, we're doing some modification on how we're on. We're gonna moderate it for 2 more weeks and see what it takes like in our statistics. Museums. All museums will reopen business this weekend. Culture centers, galleries can resume its business with modifications, and I'll tell you more details on that in a minute. I'll tell you the other stuff that is opening too. Parks will open. We are allowing parks and recreation to open, but playgrounds are still going to have to be closed, and that will come later. And I'll tell you why playgrounds are closed, because little kids are infected on that. So we don't want to take the chance of that happening. So parks and recs, we can open those places for exercise or activities only. Public trails like walking, hiking can resume. Renan Canyon, most popular hiking trail, can resume. Griffith Park can open up with activities only. Eaton Canyon, we opened that, but we had to close that because of overcrowding, no social distancing, and that got out of control. So over the Memorial Day weekend, so they had to close that. We had to close that down, or they did. But we are reopening that Eaton Canyon Trail, but there is restriction on that. You have to make a reservation on with the front of the when you enter that canyon. The park ranger will make reservation. You have to have a date so you could do that. So to go hiking on that, because we don't want that to happen again. Beaches and piers will resume its business, will reopen. the piers for activities only, guys. Not hanging out and talking and all that. For exercise only. Or, or you want to do fishing? I don't know why they opened the piers. So activities only for the pier because I know Huntington Beach Pier open with activities. So make sure you be careful with that. Public pools can reopen its doors. Pools with multi-unit residential housing, apartments, condominiums, studios, and HOAs can reopen its pools. Gyms, public fitness center, including in a multi-unit residential housing and apartments, can reopen its doors. I'm sure you guys will be happy to hear that. They will resume its business this weekend. Um, Golf courses will resume business. Pickleball, tennis courts, horse racing, uh, riding, and equestrian, BMX areas and bike parks, community gardens can open to this weekend. Model airplanes areas, shooting and archery ranges, field goal base parades, drive-in movie theaters, pro league arenas like basketball arenas without no fans can resume. Music, film, and television productions, hotels with leisure travel, campgrounds, RV parks, outdoor recreation, including equipment rentals, day camps, libraries with doorstop pickup only, museums, galleries, zoos, and aquariums. All can resume business starting tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. And you can reopen your business and economy, no problem. But you have to have a plan before you reopen. Those are restrictions. You have to have plans, but it has to involve cleaning, sanitation, cleaning, park cleaning and sanitation, wearing masks indoors or outdoors, face covering, and social and physical social distancing. And if you have a chance, wear some gloves also when you're in those areas. That's gonna help us slow the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Other places that I'm announcing it can reopen. Uh, Shopping, restaurants, and personal cares can be open for in-store shopping and services. Grocery stores, farmers certified farmers market, farms and produce stands, supermarkets, food banks, convenience stores, wholesale clubs, and pharmacies. Sales that sell products needed for your home, such as hardware, building, home appliance, and pool supply stores. Lower risk retail stores such as bookstores, jewelry stores, furniture stores, toy stores, and clothing stores. Pet stores, animal daycare, boarding facilities, and veterinarian clinics can resume their business. Hair salon, barber shops for certain services only. Employees and customers can both wear face covering, and services doesn't involve touching customer space anyways. Restaurants and cafes could open their doors this weekend and have in-person dining. All restaurants and cafes in LA County and California, but it'll be up to the individual counties anyways. But I'm announcing it to the LA County today. Also, opening this weekend, I'm announcing clinics, hospitals, dental clinics, physical therapy, chiropractor offices, eye doctors, mental and behavioral health providers, and other healthcare settings, including nose, ear, and throat health office, can reopen with, with limitations and all that. So, can open their doors, and there will be restrictions on that too. Uh, Only thing that will still remain closed is hot top, hot tubs, jacuzzis, spa pools, not only residential property, basketballs and volleyball courts, baseball and soccer fields, youth sports league, bars and nightclubs, arcades, bowling alleys and movie theaters, live performance theaters, concert venues, stadiums and arenas close to the public, card rooms, casinos, satellite wagering facilities, festivals and famous amusement parks, including water parks and splash pads in these parks, and nail salons. Now, we're going to look at guidelines next week about reopening more stuff, including nail salons. There's I'm getting reports from California about that tonight. So I'm going to ask those people that are still closed to talk about plans about and guidelines and present it to LA County Public Health and to Governor Newsom and to Mayor Eric Garcetti. Um, and there, we're going to look at those guidelines and make a decision next weekend on those places. But I also schools, kindergarten and 12th grade schools, preschools, colleges and four-year universities, movie theaters, bowling alleys, body arts, massage bars, nightclubs. Make sure you guys keep talking because next week we might be opening more stuff up, higher risk businesses up. So stay tuned for that also, because the state has announced that tonight. They're going to look at guidelines and stages on how you guys can reopen. Um, so I'll make that announcement next week. But you guys are still closed as of this weekend. So as we are on the road to recovery, uh, more businesses are going to reopen, and as we enter stage three, we're on the first part of stage three, not the last part. The last part, which I will like, will be coming within a month or two, not weeks. We are in weeks of reopening more businesses, but not what you guys are thinking about. So, um, and we're not there as of right now with stage last part, stage three and stage four. We have to look at we'll modify it and do some restrictions and rules and regulation on those. So we're still under a safer at home order. We're still making plans for those recoveries, but it's going to happen. It. So I'm going to ask those businesses to be patient, and we will get to you guys. And I know it's frustration. I know people want to go out, and I'm trying my best to up. And we're working with the government and the public health department for details on that. So, um, but I was to talk about more plans on reopening, and we're on the road to recovery anyway. So, don't forget that there might be a second spike of wave of the COVID-19. So I want people to wear your face covering when you go to public places. Uh, Social distance inside the building. You will have to wear a mask outside unless you. It's not required to wear it outside anyway. So when you're exercising, if you want to do that, that's fine, but that's optional. It's not required. Only you have to wear a mask anyways. The rule and regulation is you have to wear a face covering when you're inside buildings now. So I don't think you should wear a mask outside unless you have underlying health conditions and respiratory problems. Then yes, you have to wear a mask. But don't forget that the COVID-19 is still out there and it can hit you really fast. So, if it does hit you, those numbers will spike up, and we don't want that. So, we want those numbers to come down or be stable. So, and we're looking at other stuff too with hospitalization, deaths, recovery numbers, and other statistics. But uh, hospitals and ventilators and all that. So I want to remind everyone, use common sense when you go out to these businesses or whatever you do outside. Common sense. I also want to remind everyone, if you have a health issue, under a major health issue, or severe health issues, I should say, you're still required to do limited stuff out there, like go to doing exercise, grocery stores, going visiting doctor's appointments, and all that. I have a family member that does that now, so um, she's in higher risk condition right now. So I want to remind everyone, if you have a higher risk condition, please stay away from people who are out there, because we don't want the COVID-19 to hit you or other people out there. And we don't need other viruses that it's going to affect us anyway. So I just want to let everyone know about that. Um, that's it on the my updates for tonight. I also will be emailing other stuff, but make sure you read your emails and texts, guys, because it's very important that you do, because it's about next week. So, and other updates. So, any questions or comments, guys? Let me check that out right now. Any questions or comments? I know somebody's online because I see it. I'll wait for a minute. If anybody has a question or comment or concerns, make sure you guys email me if you need anything, or you have a question, comments, or concerns, or if you do want me to give me an idea on how I do my YouTube. I'll be appreciated to work with you on that. Guys, Make sure you drink your water this weekend because it's been hot the last 2 weeks. Been hot recently, so my lips are dry. So, all right. I don't see any questions on my live chat. Make sure you guys use my live chat. I do open that up for you guys when you guys heard it, my message on here. So, you could type anything you want on there. All right, I want to thank everyone for coming on, listening to me. Have a good weekend, and I'll be talking. If I don't talk to you on Monday, or this weekend, or Monday, I will talk to you on Tuesday with another press conference update. Until then, guys, enjoy your weekend and go Monarchs.